Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika and with Fuck Shit Friday. This is the video of the week where we talk shit while swallowing spit on anything from entertainment on down to sports, honey. Whatever is in the blogs and is popping, we usually discuss it over here on Fuck Shit Friday. Now, I'm recording this a day early. I'm recording this right at the same time I'm doing my Black Ink Crew and my Have and Have Nots review. However, you won't receive it until actual Friday. I've been getting it to y'all on Thursdays, and I decided to take it back to where it's supposed to be. It's Fuck Shit Friday, so it'll give you something to discuss over the weekend. And I love the interaction with you all down in the panic section. So we're gonna hope that you want to do that with me too after all of this stuff that I'm talking about. Now, child, bitch, look, I'm going through menopause, and it seems like the damn season has caught up. The weather done caught up with the season because it's hot as hell down here in the Lou, baby, and I mean Louisiana, the boot. It's hot, bitch. It's hot, and I'm not feeling none of it. You know what I'm saying? And I just, as far as the menopause thing, I could just every time I think about it, I just think about Eve and be like, bitch, you just had one job. All you had to do was be pretty and multiply. That's all the hell you had to do. Ain't nobody asked you to do no coercing or nobody to eat shit that wasn't supposed to be ate. Follow the status quo is all that hoe had to do. And because she was hard headed, we suffering for it. I can't stand that bitch. I can't stand Eve. Eve can go straight to hell. Mm-hmm. Now, I know y'all want to know my thoughts on Kanye West because I've been hearing it. I see it in the comments. I know y'all been asking, and I've been trying to, really ignore it because I don't give a shit about Kanye. Am I a fan? Hell no. I didn't listen to his. I ain't listened to him since his mama died. Do you hear me? Do I look at his? Did I look at his Breakfast Club interview? Hell no, not all of it. I looked at a couple of clips and it wasn't moving me to go watch the whole thing. Since I'm not a fan, I just did not do it. I have not listened to his new music, and I will not be listening to his new music. In my opinion, y'all really helping him by listening to the bullshit that he's spewing on social media. He's a tension horn because he got a new album coming out. He's also doing it because he's either deliberately not taking his medication or deliberately not letting them be calibrated to where he remains on an even keel. Okay? He's doing it because um, he's still salty with Obama. Because Obama didn't really fuck with him like that. He was more in tune with Jay-Z and Beyonce, and all that mixed together, in my opinion, is why he doing and saying all the shit he's saying and doing. And I feel like when people pay him attention, that's like paying attention to a troll. You better not text or call him if you know his ass because he putting all that out for the world to see. He screenshotted messages from John Legend, voicemail from Snoop. He let go. He released some shit that was said between him and J. Cole. To me, he just simply ain't shit, and I felt this about him for a good time now. So it ain't nothing new. Now, once upon a time, the Republicans did work in favor of minorities, but as time went on, it changed to Democrats. Nowadays, they both do dirty shit to each and every one of us. And you have to use facts and your discernment when you choosing the candidate that meets your needs for you to go out and vote for. And I don't give a damn if it's a Republican or a Democrat or a liberal. I don't give a damn. A conservative. I don't care. I go for the person that best suits my needs in this world that I'm living in. I make up my own mind. So in that retrospect, we're all free thinkers because I think each and every one of y'all probably do the same thing. And you're not just gonna solely go down to the poll and pick just Democrats because just Democrats might not say what the hell you want or be on an agenda that's best for you. You go for the candidate that's gonna give you the most satisfaction for the time that they're gonna be sitting there. They all finna lie to you. All of them ain't gonna do half of what they say. But you go for the one that you most likely to get something out of, and that's who you vote for. So he don't tell me shit. Slavery was not a damn option. Who asked to be taken from their native land, brought to stolen lands, and put to work? And while we was being put to work, they changed the way we talk. They changed the way we worship. They lynched us. They beat us. They raped us. Who in the hell would want to come to something like that? So how the hell was slavery ever an option? Kanye is trying to stir you up, and y'all falling for the okie doke. Yeah, we might still have some slave-like mentalities going on because that was indoctrinated into us years and years and years and years ago, 400 plus. You know, and some people still do that today. We even still got your Stevens, which is Kanye, and others like him. You know what I'm saying? But we all have the freedom of using our own minds and researching our history and realizing what's real from what's fake. So I don't give a damn about what Kanye West is talking about, okay? Kanye, this ain't the Kanye that, I don't know who this is. This ain't Kanye I know. This is Kanye I ain't been the same since my mama died. And then I ain't do myself no justice by hooking up with an Armenian voodoo priestess. And I live somewhere in the sunken place west. That's who the fuck this is. Kanye represent what Kanye say don't make me shit, and how he feel don't make me shit. We all live in this world, and we have the option to agree to disagree. So anything that Kanye is saying is going over my motherfucking head, or it's really rolling off my back like water. I'm a duck Aflac right now when it comes to this dude here. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. He a stupid ass nigga with the same with some talent and a mic. That's all he is to me. Y'all can give y'all opinions. We can agree to disagree without all this. When Kanye makes sense, I'll listen. But right now he trolling, and I've told y'all time and time again, I don't do trolls. I don't even do celebrity trolls, bitch. I don't do trolls. If you talking out the side of your neck, I'ma let you do that. When you make sense, then you might get my attention. Cause I listen to the first few minutes of everybody's conversation. But when I see that shit veering off to the left, I ain't got time for Kanye. I done gave him 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes too damn long. Let's move on to another situation. R. Kelly. For years, dude has had allegation upon allegation placed against him. We all recall the infamous sex tape, and he was acquitted on that. He has continued to thrive for years with no criminal charges because he does not just because he does not do something criminally doesn't mean that it's not considered morally incorrect. And if you would ask me on an honest level, as a person who listens to R. Kelly music, I'll say morally he's corrupt. But that ain't enough to put his ass in jail. Now, y'all got this women of color and all of that coming together with the Me Too movement to mute the dude. Now, I feel if you're going to get him, charge him with something. Let's charge him with something. Charge him with a crime just like you did Bill. Uh, and if, while we getting him and R. Kelly, can we please reach on over there and touch Harvey Weinstein, Matt Lauer, Stephen Collins, and the list goes on and on. You can't be selective. See, I don't have a problem with people who don't do R. Kelly. That's your choice, and you can do that. But R. Kelly ain't making you go to his concerts. He ain't making you stream his music. He ain't making you go and buy any of his merchandise. That's a decision that you make. And if you have made the decision in your mind based on what's been said about him for years, then you have every right to not deal with him and to mute him out your life. But until he comes before a judge and he get charged like Bill did, then I don't think that it's right to stop his money, because the only people making money for him is the people that are supporting him. And if that ain't you, don't worry about it. Just sit back in the cut like I do and wait on the shit to happen. But you can't, if you gonna come for his money, we need to be coming for all of their money. It can't be, oh, he been a pervert so long, I'm just so tired of his ass, I want him to go up under jail now, because Harvey Weinstein been doing the same damn thing. And I know a lot of people say, but we ain't talking about Harvey Weinstein, we talking about R. Kelly. And you may be, but this is falling under the Me Too movement, which involves Harvey Weinstein. And my thing is this: why did y'all take the Cosby Show off the air when Seventh Heaven was on last night? Be fair in the shit. All I'm saying is, if you gonna convict them all. Don't go after two, or don't go after one demographic and leave the other one alone. If they predators, let's get this. Let's get their asses some charges filed, and let's do some due process. Because you cannot tear a person apart simply based on what somebody say. Now, whether you feel like those women that he dealing with is being, imprisoned and made to be sex slaves or not, that's a private affair between you and how you feel. All I'm saying is, if we gonna get them all, if we gonna get sexual predators from Hollywood, from music to movies, then don't be selective in who you choose to go after. We need to be muting Harvey Weinstein and all of his affiliates, every movie, every TV show he has. We need to. Y'all already took Matt off the air, but we need to make sure Matt ain't making no money. We need to do the same thing with one that we do with all. You cannot be selective in who you choose to get. If you say these people are predators, then let's get their ass charged. Let due process take care of it, and then we gonna wish them a farewell as they pooch their ass on over to the jailhouse. That's how I feel about it. Now, I'm able to separate the music from the person sometimes. I am. And I have daughters. But my daughters wouldn't be going, I would not be offering my daughters to him to be mentored. No, I would not. And that's with a lot of them. He ain't the only one. It's a couple of them I would not offer my daughters to. But if you're going to hold these men accountable for what they doing, then don't be selective in who you choose. Choose them all at the same time. Get their ass, put them all in one box and start chopping their asses down one by one. Don't be selective. Be collective. Get all their asses together. That's what I feel that should happen in as far as this situation with R. Kelly. I know a lot of people thought I wasn't gonna speak on it for various reasons, but I'm a fair bitch. I still like the music, and I probably gonna step in the name of love for a little while longer. But if this man is who you say he is, I don't want to hear the girls and then it go away. I need to see some results. I need to see some people being brought up on charges. I need to see him before a judge. Because I guarantee you, if you think that he got away last time, if all of this is meant to be and this is his downfall, then he ain't going to get away this time. Bring the man up on charges or let him make his money until you can get him on something. And I feel that way by all of them. If you're not gonna go for them in the court of law, then stop trying to crucify people and condemn folks in the eye of public opinion. Because that's the only thing going on right now. Y'all hurting him a little bit in his pocket. But do you honestly think without some criminal evidence that will link him to a crime where he can be arrested, charged, and go before the judge and have a trial and all of that. That if you can't do that, then you might as well just shut up because it's somebody in Hollywood like their ass and they are protecting them. And just because the so-called publicist quit and the so-called lawyer quit, do y'all honestly think that these men don't be prepared? They protected by something that's bigger than all of us and we just don't understand it yet. I have seen so much corruption. If only I could tell y'all the things I have seen. But understand me when I tell you I lived a colorful life. I done told y'all about some of it, but I've lived a colorful life. And I promise you, until the powers that be want him to really go down, and I'm talking about bigger than Ava DuVernay and Kerry Washington, baby. You go out to get bigger than that. Until them, the real powers that be, decide that they done and they ready to stop R. Kelly, he gonna continue to live on and make his music, and people gonna buy it. Now, you want to put a stop to it? Put some charges on his ass and take him to trial like you did Bill Cosby, who is the next person I'm going to be talking about. He was found guilty. We discussed this on my last slide. I feel like he deserved house arrest because he already imprisoned in the mind, and that's the worst place. His body is pretty much done with. His mind still has a little bit left to go. But if you can only imagine how this man must feel, his legacy is tarnished. It ain't nothing. They all them HBCUs and colleges that gave him and universities that gave him honorary degrees have rescinded all of them. He has been torn down as an individual. So going to jail, whether he go to jail or be on house arrest, it ain't gonna make no never your mind because he destroyed as a person. All of the years that he did whatever it was he was doing, you know, came back to haunt him. And the same thing gonna happen for R. Kelly, to be honest with you. If he is really out here slinging that dick wild like that, it's only a matter of time before it comes to pass that he's going to pay. But I ain't gonna be sitting here waiting on the sidelines for none of them to fall down. I'm just gonna read the news and report this shit and give you my opinion. And that's my opinion. You ain't gotta like Bill. You ain't gotta like R. Kelly. We agree to disagree. That's all I have to say about him. I just think that it's wrong that damn the Cosby Show got snatched back off of TV again. Like Bill was the only one getting a residual check. The rest of them was too. They gotta pay because he did some foul shit back in the way back day and got caught up with it. Is that fair? I don't think that's fair. Now when I said the Seventh Heaven was on TV last night, and that man openly too said he fucked with Cheer, but he ain't paying no price for it. Come on, y'all, be real about this shit. Stop being a slave to your mind and stop being so mad at what one of us do. We can't notice that they crucifying us, but they letting them go. Like I said, I'm here for a sweep across the board. Everybody that's been doing foul ass shit in the world of entertainment, be it from movies to music, need to have their day. And when I mean they ain't talking about slandering them and making them you miss a concert or two. I'm talking about take their ass to court, put them in front of a judge, and on the side of them have 12 people, 12 members, what they call them, 12 people, your peers. Yeah, that's what needs to happen, and we need to start convicting people for the crimes that they commit if they cross the line. But you can't convict somebody because they're morally incorrect. You're gonna have to get some criminal evidence against them. Moral is something that's the higher creator, whoever created these folks gonna have to they gonna deal with that. But criminal, we can deal with it on here on this earth. That's all I have to say about that. Now, the Real is doing really good, y'all. They winning. They winning. They got done NAACP awards and just won an Emmy. And I was happy for them. Now, I'm not a fan, but it was so many people when Tamar was fired off The Real that said that this show wouldn't make it. This goes to show you what hard work, perseverance, and belief in what you're doing will do for you. These ladies is winning, child. They is winning. They winning. And speaking of The Real, Jeannie, my girl, did you and your husband announce y'all divorce sometime after y'all decided to be, to have the divorce where y'all separated? Because he got a bitch pregnant, and I'm trying to figure out, if you just told us this just a few months ago, how do he have a baby on the way and the girl 4 months? Girl, congratulations. We know that he wanted a baby and she didn't. And that's part of why that situation wasn't never gonna work. If he couldn't get past wanting a child and she was adamant she ain't having one, it was only a matter of time before that desire caused a wedge between their relationship. And I don't know if this is a new girl that he was just dating as y'all were separated, or was she in the picture all along and he was just waiting to see what you were gonna do, and when you said no, he would head on and pop that cherry and put a baby in that girl there. I don't know, but congratulations to you nevertheless. Careless did an interview with Hollywood Unlocked, and she said her and Nas used to fight. She said he would come in there and hit her, and she fought his ass back. And I can believe that because y'all be surprised. See, social media opened up a lot of what goes on behind the scenes and who these people really is. Because for back in the 90s and the 80s and stuff, when we didn't have this social media shit, we had no idea who these people really were. All we knew was what they presented on the screen. So now we're in a situation where they are being outed. It's video footage of them doing shit and everything else. Now, it ain't no video footage of that I know of her and Nas, but I'm confused yet again. See, I'm telling y'all have selective. Y'all selective in who y'all go after. Now, she did that interview. I full on believe that her and Nas did used to fight. But is anybody coming for Nas the way y'all came for Fabulous? Nas ain't shit either, in my opinion, if he was fighting on her. Because you're a weak ass man if you got to put your hands on a woman to feel validated in any situation. So I'm not giving that nigga no pass. Now he fine as hell, yes he is. I ain't never really liked nothing but the ether anyway. So, it's not hard for me to separate myself and say, you know what, motherfucker, you wrong. Just like I say, Bill and R. Kelly and them, if y'all fucking around like these people say y'all is, y'all dead ass wrong. I can call it down the middle. I'm not so delusional or so into, I'm not a stand to nobody. I may be a fan to some, but I ain't standing for no damn body. I'ma call the shit like it is. In my opinion is everybody ain't nobody saying too much about Nas fighting this woman. But when we saw, I guess it was because y'all don't see the video. It when we first heard of this incident, we didn't have the video. The video came later. So what's the excuse? You gotta treat everybody the same when it comes to situations like that. We can't make excuses for this motherfucker, but tear this nigga here down. We ain't doing that. And at least I ain't doing it. That's what some of y'all doing, because I ain't heard too much about this ever since it happened. And I full on believe that he did it. Like I said, y'all don't know these people. You be shocked when you get in a little bit and you start finding out what some of these people really like. Trust and believe I could get on here and tell some stories, and child, I got some fact behind it. But I choose not to because it ain't gonna get me nowhere doing that. And I ain't trying to have everybody over here on this channel. This channel is for select few people, the people that can come through and feel me and understand where I'm coming from and relate to me. It ain't for people to come over here and troll the fuck out of me because I done told some truths on their favorite celebrity. I choose not to. But I do think that people need to stop looking at these folks as celebrities and putting them up on pedestals because they fuck up just like everybody else. They got demons, and sometimes they don't know how to deal with their demons, and they act out just like me and you. The only thing separate them from us is the fact that we ain't got the money to cover it up and we ain't got the money to buy our way out of it. We got to deal with it. They got a little bit more money so they can make a way for themselves. But I found it strange that I ain't hearing nobody tearing Nas down, but y'all was tearing the hell out of Fabolous every goddamn day. He was an ain't shit no good motherfucker. Well, if he did, so is Nas. That's all I'm saying. Now, moving on. Motivational speaker John Wimbrey has more than 300,000 Facebook followers. Said that he and his wife were at Sambuca 360, a restaurant, about to order food when they were asked by the manager if they would switch tables. Wimbrey said no, he'd like to keep his table. They have a great brew. He declined respectfully. Well, apparently, according to Wimbrey, they wanted to give that table to a regular customer. He said the manager got mad because he declined to move and ordered him and his wife to leave. Then asked why, the manager replied, "I don't like you." Now, part of that heated debate was recorded, and I'll put the link down to this story down in the description box, and you can go and check it out and draw your own conclusions. But you can hear on the tape that an employee says, "I was being nice, you weren't." In the video, Wimbrey is accused of trespassing, and he asks an employee, "Just like Starbucks, huh?" The manager then calls the police, and Wimbrey and his wife decided to just leave. Then Sam Bucker released a statement saying, "We apologize for the miscommunication with our guests on Saturday night, which resulted from a mix-up at the host stand. Sambuca has no tolerance for discrimination and always wants to make every guest feel welcome and respected." Like I said, I'll put that down in the panty section for you, and you can check that out. Here's the thing, black people, when you gonna stop giving your money to people who don't respect you? When that man asks you to move, first of all, it would have, if this just a two-table seat, I mean a two-seat table, why the fuck do I need to move? Because your favorite, one of your regular customers that come in here every day want this particular seat. Maybe me and my wife are enjoying our view and we don't want to move. It's within my right to decline you. And if you get so upset because I decline to move that you ask me to leave, that lets you know right there what's up. And let me know what you think about that. I don't go nowhere where if you can't celebrate me, bitch, you ain't gonna have me in your establishment. Cause I refuse to go anywhere where I'm tolerated and not celebrated. Celebrated don't mean that you rolling out the red carpet. It means you respect me because my cash dollar spend just like the white man's does. And I don't know the full story, but I can tell you this right here. It don't sound good, and when you go and watch the video that's attached to this article, girl, it speaks volumes, okay? Now, I said I wasn't going to let this run long, so let me get into my last story. Rashawn Nelson and Dante Robinson, the two men arrested at the Philadelphia Starbucks last month, have reached a settlement with the city and secured a commitment to a pilot program for young entrepreneurs. Nelson and Roberts chose not to pursue a lawsuit against the city, but agreed to a symbolic payment of $1 each and asked that the city fund a $200,000 program or grant for high school students aspiring to become entrepreneurs. Well, ain't that about special? Couldn't be me, but that is just with the city. That ain't with Starbucks themselves. I think that that's an awesome thing. It speaks to their characters. I still don't know if that could be me, but it's a wonderful thing that they saw it on that level, and they trying to set up situations that could be profitable for young aspiring high school students who want to learn the techniques necessary to become a young entrepreneur. So because of what they're doing, I give them much respect. Kudos to them, and I hope that every person that takes advantage of this program that's going to be implemented uses it to its full potential and becomes an entrepreneur, a thriving one at that. But that was it. That was all. That's all the stories I feel like talking about in this edition of Fuck Shit Friday. I don't know if I'll be back the weekend at all. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of woozy. I don't know. This might be just a middle me about to have a little flare up or something. I don't know, bitch. But we gonna see. I'm gonna rest a while and see if that's what's gonna be what. Now this will come to you on Friday as it's supposed to. It's not. It's being recorded Thursday, but I will upload it and have it ready for release on tomorrow. So that brings me to the end of this week. Y'all know Iyanna comes on Saturday, but I do her on Monday. So this is for the week unless something happens and I feel like talking. Y'all know I would feel like talking to y'all about 1 or 2 o'clock in the damn morning, and I'll cut on Spreaker and go with it. We don't know if that's what's gonna happen this weekend. We just gonna play it by ear. But for all of my obligations I have on YouTube, my obligatory reviews that I have to do, I feel like I'm obligated to do it because I told y'all I would. I've completed that. The mission is completed. This is it. But we don't know what's gonna happen. Child, so much shit be going on. Ain't no telling what gonna happen. And I'm gonna have to come back down and through and have a conversation with y'all. You know, we don't know. But as for the stuff that I'm obligated to do, like I said, I've reached my obligation. I fulfilled it this week. And I thank each and every one of y'all for coming through and hollering at a player, talking to a hoe. You know, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. For my new people, welcome to my channel. I am very down to earth, baby. This is what you get. It ain't no glitz and no glamour. I am who I am. Okay? That's it. I am who I am. And don't be offended by the few curse words I use, because everything I say, I call myself it. So it ain't like I'm singling you out, girl. We all is, you know. And if you sensitive, this probably ain't the platform for you, no way. But I hope you stick around and get to love on me, because I'm going to love on you back. And that's it. Y'all remember throughout the weekend, be good to yourself, be good to others. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, all that other stuff we be saying down here on YouTube. And if I don't come back via Spreaker, I will see you guys on Monday. Child, I should have started reviewing The Real Housewives of Potomac, but I can't even talk about it at the end of this video because I ain't watch it Sunday. I didn't watch it. I was out with a friend. If y'all remember, I told y'all I was getting ready when I came and gave y'all that spreak. I said I was getting ready. I never did go back and watch it, so I can't really say much about what went on because I have no clue. So to keep me from looking stupid, we ain't gonna do that shit. But I'll try to remember to watch it so that when I do Fuck Shit Friday at the end, I can give y'all a little bit of that there too. You know. I should have just picked it up and did it as a single video. But it's too many episodes in now. I probably wouldn't look good doing that. But I'm gonna find some more shows. Like I said, I'm trying to pull away from so many shows. I just like my talk videos. I really do. I like to just come down here and have a conversation with y'all about whatever's going on in politics that sparks my interest. And in entertainment news, I really want to move toward doing more of them. But I know that some of you all like my reviews, so I'm not gonna snatch them like that. But child, it is what it is. I'm finna get on up out of here. Y'all have a good weekend and be good to yourselves and each other. Stay out of trouble, child. Enjoy the weather, because I'm sure most of y'all is finally starting to feel like it's spring headed into summer. Peace.